Hey guys, what's going on? It's Karl here, back with another episode. I'm super excited as we're bringing back some nostalgia. Canadian company, now owned by TCL. It is of course my unboxing and review of the brand new Blackberry Motion. I've got two of them also. And I also wanted to give a big shout out actually to YouTube for sponsoring this episode. They've got a brand new unboxed channel where you can check out the latest and greatest for the holiday season, not only in tech, but all things lifestyle related. But make sure you check them out. They're compiling a giant playlist from a ton of creators. And as I said, I'm also giving one of these away. I think this would make one of the perfect holiday gifts. Stocking stuffers, right? So just make sure you're subbed to the channel, leave a comment down below on maybe why you would rock the new Blackberry Motion, and I'll be announcing the winner over on Instagram or Twitter. So make sure you follow me over there. That will happen, of course, before Christmas so I can get one of these guys shipped out to you. So I am a huge Blackberry fan. I had the Pearl to Bold. Now I'm actually using the Key 1 mainly for work. This thing crushes emails and it's my main go-to device. And I've actually been using the Motion for a little while. We will though unbox the brand new unit just to make sure you know what's inside, but I will give away the untouched one and unblemished one for all of you peeps. So you can see on top of Blackberry Motion, the secure smartphone. Sliding it open, we have the Motion, which is sitting right on top, and now they've actually gotten rid of the keyboard, the physical keyboard. I know I wanted to keep that forever, and underneath you of course have all of the instructions. Charging cables, it uses USB-C and a trusty pair of headphones as it has the 3.5mm headphone jack, and on the back, do not stick the SIM card tool in the speaker. You would not want to do that. Thanks, Blackberry. So the Motion, they've gotten rid of the physical keyboard. They've gone now for a 5.5-inch display. It's the first time now that we've got a Blackberry that's IP67 certified, which means you can take this into water, should be protected by dust. The 5.5-inch display is a 1080p panel. It isn't gonna wow you. It doesn't have the same black levels like AMOLED or OLED displays have. I still think I prefer the screen over on the Key 1 just because it's smaller. It makes things, I think, a tad bit sharper. It's a bit of a chunky phone, to be honest. I feel like there's some extra space around the bezels. We have the fingerprint sensor right in the middle, which is also the home button. It does feel like a solid device with metal around the outsides, and the Kevlar finish on the back gives it a very premium feel. Around the sides of the device, I'm a bit confused about the location of the convenience key, which is usually where the on and off button is. That unfortunately is underneath the volume rocker, and I find myself pressing this to turn off the phone, but it now just launches one of the shortcuts that I have. I've got mine set to YouTube, of course. It does retail for around $400 to $500, so it's in the mid-range smartphone category. It doesn't have the latest internal chipsets, but since I've been using it, I haven't been doing anything too crazy, mostly work, emails. I have been playing a few games. You'll probably notice slightly longer loading times, but in terms of responsiveness, everything is still quick and snappy. It obviously isn't as fluid as smartphones that cost $1,000. That kind of makes sense. I think one of the biggest reasons why people are still drawn to Blackberries, besides of course the nostalgia or having a physical keyboard, is the security that's built in. They've got a D-Tech app that's pre-installed onto the phone and helps you monitor how secure your device is, and I think it's one of their biggest selling features and something that I still love about Blackberry. The biggest thing that I've actually liked about the Motion is the 4,000 milliamp hour battery. I find myself, especially as a work phone, I forget to charge it every night. It has survived on 2 days, even though I'm on it emailing all the time. Blackberry has claimed it can last up to 32 hours. 2 days sporadic use has been awesome for me, and even if this is your primary device, I wouldn't worry about this thing dying in 1 day, and probably should last you a day and a half, maybe even 2. Cameras have never been Blackberry's strongest suit, and although this is better than the Key 1, we've got a 12 megapixel shooter on the back and an 8 megapixel front-facing cam. As long as you're in decent light, it will be fine for taking basic snapshots. Won't really wow you, it will just get the job done, which is kind of what this Blackberry is essentially. I think it's really targeted at a niche market for business end users that may need a secure device, for people that just have a true nostalgia, and for those Blackberry fanboys that can't let these guys go. it's a pretty good phone. But remember, you can win one of these devices and you can be the judge yourself. Hope you guys enjoyed this unboxing and review of the Blackberry Motion, and I will catch the rest of you in one of my next episodes or in one of my vlogs. Happy holidays. I would have an orange stocking.